We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First down, 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. Schultz, the motion man. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And this will be a Texans first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, let's go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right. Tony.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Stroud connects with Collins. And it's a first down for Houston.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Zach Barr, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to Mixon. And nice work here. He got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Brought down by Nolan Smith. Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
All right.
Stroud. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Now Stroud will find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. 4th down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. This one from 43 yards away. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move left. And time's up in the pocket. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. He connects downfield to Dotson. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It is a big play for the Eagles. It covers 51 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw. As he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Aubrey good with the extra point. And the Eagles move out to a 7-3 lead.
Texans 3.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right. At 18, that's it. Hey, south.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Texans 1st down.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Open man downfield. It's Nico Collins. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the ground, it's Mixon. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's got it at the 7. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal, Houston.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Mixon. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
At 18, that's it.
Again, it'll be Mixon. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down. In motion now, it's Collins. Throwing here on third and goal. He's got his big tight end, Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans are on top. It's now 10-7.
Texans 10, Eagles 7. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
It's second and inches.
Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it second down and less than a yard. Now, faking the give. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
The kicker on for the end zone.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But like the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll take this up past the 40, pickup of 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second
From
and
the
4.
41, here's second and 4.
Here we go.
Stroud gonna tuck this one on his own read. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Second and 10.
Second and 10. At the
Here we go.
Eagles' 36-yard line.
At 18. What's that?
To throw is Stroud. There's a throw right side. to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. Now it's going to be third down.
Oh,
Here's Stroud. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
He's got to do a better job using his eyes, Mike. He's just not manipulating the defense at all by looking off the defenders. And at this level of ball, if you just continue to stare down your primary read, you're going to lead the defenders right to the ball, and he's lucky this one just fell incomplete.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
here we go. Shot, go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's good for an Eagles.
19 Tigers.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
18, Buffalo, 18. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Let go.
He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
It's 3rd and 4.
Come on. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Ready up.
3rd down and 9.
Drop 60, drop 60. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one intercepted. Picked up by Henry Tuotuo. They're going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 30.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Already.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And this will be incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a third down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact.
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Check. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
They'll look to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Kirk is the motion man. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's third down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On third down, here's a run by Mixon. And they're not going to even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Jamie Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jamie Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He gets free. go all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. He continues to score TDs at a remarkable rate. That's now 26 for him in 1 year.
His kick is good.
Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, at your old position, you're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the 43, here's second down and 2.
Out the tight. 2J. 18. What's up? Look the hot.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Penn State.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way.
He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here we go, Scott. Cougar 19. Ready.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Ready.
Back to the air one more time. That's going to be caught by Gray. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Philadelphia.
Ready, set.
First and 10 at the 48-yard
19,
line.
pioneer. Ready,
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down. Back to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead.
16.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Here we go. 18.
Here's Stroud. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring it down.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. Tap the 60, tap the 60, tap 60, tap 60.
Throwing now from the gun. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Eagles. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. That one is no good, not even close. He missed it wide to the left, and the score remains right where it's at. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Mixon. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Throw left side finds Dell. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Stroud. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
Finding room at midfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a big-time play for Houston. And even 30 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 12.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Let's go.
He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
That'll be taken in by Barkley. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Come on.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. They'll pitch it to Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19.
He'll drop to throw. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 33 yards.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Anderson. The loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. his third touchdown of the second half. Aubrey good with the extra point. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
16.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, 2nd down and 8. Kirk is the motion man. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That's hard. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. It's a gain of 34.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a...
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Go!
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Once again, it's Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Get it! 60 by 6.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Eagles. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA